was a nice bit. I like that one.
good.
That was fun.
Because we had fun. That's why it's fun.
It's always fun. The Arrow Garden. I almost bought the Arrow Garden. Do you know what this thing is?
Yeah, I know what that
All right,
thing
I'm looking
is.
this up now.
Yeah.
It's a hydroponic growing machine that has a nice LED that's supposed to mimic sunlight and all this other stuff.
nice.
And you can take these pods and you can grow herbs.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan. Like, I want to get into this, but I'm always afraid to do it outside. There's bugs out there. There's bird poop. I don't want to deal with that. So I was like, you know what? If I could do this indoors, maybe I'll start growing some cilantro. Maybe I'll start growing some oregano.
Let me ask you this. So
Some basil. What about some basil?
$239.95 is your startup cost on that.
So you got this?
I haven't got it.
Oh,
so you could grow it anywhere.
Anywhere.
You know what you
So
grow
wait a
in
minute.
there.
So you call up Jeff Bezos. You get on Blue Origin on a flight, that 11-minute flight. Do you bring those?
You
with
bring the
to
Arrow
grow?
Garden. You bring the Arrow Garden.
Grow them up there.
So I was going to do petunias. I was watching a YouTube video of this. I started getting deep. They're doing, are those annuals or perennials? What are the ones that die? Every annuals?
Perianal. That's your taste. Are you talking about your taste?
Annuals, right? They're annuals. I think so. The annuals are the ones that die every year.
Right.
They were putting those in this thing, and it looked beautiful. It felt like summer. So I started thinking, maybe I'll just get some and just put them all over the house.
I think those are the perennials.
Because you get so depressed during the winter,
It's
right?
not a bad idea.
I think
What
it is
about the-
perennials.
Yeah. What about
I think it's perennials because they always
what's
were
up?
always. I'm like, why weren't they always called the
perennials-
annuals?
What about
Perennials
the
are always
hibiscus?
coming.
Doesn't the hibiscus keep you company year round?
Annuals once a year.
Inside
right?
and out.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about the hibiscus. Usually, I bring the plants in during the winter.
You blew it.
Lazy.
There were two. No, there were just two. It's too many
Your
plants.
shockwave forgot to remind you.
There's too many plants now.
Tide.
Dude.
There's low tide.
Yeah, I didn't want to go out there. It was low tide. So I decided I was watching a YouTube video or reading something about how to care for plants if you live in a cold area.
The
They say,
worst.
put them in the garage.
No.
Put them in the garage.
That's somebody that lives in Kentucky.
It'll
said
get
that.
to 40.
You're getting
As
it
long
right,
as
though.
it doesn't get super cold for long, you're fine. So I went and got a thermometer. It's about 47 in my in the garage, which I think is fine. Like it met all requirements.
Not bad. Yeah.
Met all
In
requirements.
October.
So then you just water it. They say water a little bit.
Yeah,
Once a
keep
week,
the
it goes
garage
into a
safe.
hibernation because it's not super cold where it's freezing.
Yeah.
Don't worry. All the leaves will fall off. Take it back out in the spring. Put it out in the sun. It unhibernates. Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
And it comes back.
I gotta tell you, that sounds fucking terrible.
This is your first run
Plants,
at it?
I love.
First time doing it, so I may lose all
So
my
we don't know.
plants.
So the leaves have fallen off?
The leaves look sad.
Oh, all right. Well,
Listen,
And I'll tell
you're
you,
ahead of the
nobody told me about the cleanup. Nobody said about the cleanup. These leaves are now all on the garage floor. Every time I try to go to the trash can, I'm stepping on leaves. This is terrible.
I absolutely hate plants. I love them at other people's houses for two reasons. Number one, if they look nice, I enjoy the view.
Yeah.
If they're falling apart, I enjoy having a good laugh, saying it's better at their house than mine. But there's a store at the mall called Plant Parenthood. I would take 3
at the mall. Hang on.
Yeah, at the
There's a
Joliet
store at the mall.
Yeah, it's called Plant
How would you know?
Parenthood, and there's basically a bunch of fucking
You walk
plants.
the mall?
Yeah, every
Can't
morning.
remember.
I got three days a week.
You're
I walk
in a
the
mall walking around. There's a Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. And I would, anything in there, they couldn't pay me to take. I would take like 3 unplanned pregnancies over one fucking plant because it just, they're so needy. You don't know if it's sun, it's always water. It's always too much water.
Yeah.
Because you try to fix everything with a plant with more water,
Always
right?
put more water.
And then the first thing anybody with any plant knowledge, too much water.
Yeah.
Well, how do you have too much fucking water? You don't have to fucking drink it.
Yeah. Well, wait a second. So
Gotta
what's
have runoff.
Planned Parenthood?
It's a store with plants.
So is it a nursery?
Can you adopt plants?
Yeah. What is it? I don't understand.
Absolutely right.
Can
So,
I go and get rid of my plants
It's
there?
like the Gap with fucking plants instead of sweats and jeans.
So
you take a plant home.
Is sweaters there?
Because it's
Or is
so
it
you're
the Gap?
buying.
No sweats.
So it's a nursery.
yeah.
Is that a nursery?
It's a nursery.
It's Menards.
Indoor nursery.
It's
Yeah.
an indoor. It's a
nursery is
mall
where you keep
nursery.
your
Mall
kids.
nursery.
Yeah, it's a mall nursery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
Guess where I'm going tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm going to go check this place out.
Planned Parenthood.
Plant Parenthood.
So we'll see. So I could
go
be
in a
out.
mall?
I may have to go there. Do they have all different like unique plants?
Everything.
Like would they have
Oh
a
my God.
hibiscus?
I have no
How about
idea.
a cactus. I'm a
They-
big
for sure
cactus
they have a
guy.
cactus.
I want a palm tree. They have palm trees in there?
I do want a palm tree.
For sure they do.
Everybody
What do you
wants a
do with
palm
a
tree.
palm tree though?
Put it in here.
Oh, that would be nice.
It would hate it. That's like taking a polar bear and putting it in a zoo. It's going to hate it. It wants to be out there.
The only worst place for a
I'll
palm tree.
keep it on wheels. I'll wheel it out in the back.
You're going to wheel it around?
I'll wheel it around.
You're going to wheel it around?
That's actually a good idea. I like that.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
doing it. I'm getting 2 big palm trees.
This
You
sounds
gonna
like a
take him
great
home
plan.
after work?
You know what they
No,
attract?
give me
though?
12 years.
They attract rats.
Do they?
What?
Yeah.
Do you know
Only
that
in Florida.
rats?
Rats live
He
in
just
palm
made
trees.
that up.
So let me tell you this though. Rats are also
When the hell
what I
does
heard.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No.
Yeah,
Look it
no,
up.
they do. Yeah. Yeah.
They love the
They
palm
love-
trees.
they love-
nest in palm trees.
Yeah.
Oh, are
So
you
do
talking about
palmetto
like?
bugs.
Are you talking about like FBI informants? They moved
Yeah.
to like Florida.
Rats.
They love palm trees. They're
You
like,
dirty
"Hey,
rat."
I want witness protection in Florida. You are correct. The rats do love palm trees.
The other problem with palm trees is putting Christmas lights on them. That's way up there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But some people can climb it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of
risky.
crazy.
It's a little risky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
want
know.
you a coconut? You go up there, grab it.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
That sounds nice though. The coconut.
You could make nice little
So-
hats out of the leaves. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
Speaking of Christmas and palm trees, here's what I'm going to do. And thank you, Chapman, for giving me the idea last year.
I'm the idea guy.
And here's the problem. I can't find these anywhere. So the light projection that puts the
Christmas
that
lights,
puts
yeah.
the Christmas lights on the
Oh, yeah,
trees
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah. I
put
got
that in
them
the
all.
backyard.
Yeah. Game changer under the trees.
So I'm either going to do one or two things. If I've looked everywhere, I can't find these things, or they're ridiculously priced,
Yeah.
like SodaStream price, where you're like, I don't know.
No.
So
Pass.
I may just take white lights that I just took down and put them around all my trees.
Yeah.
Just Christmas lights, because I'm starting to like this look all year round.
Yeah.
It is
there a
weird that
problem
we
with
only do it.
The
one time a
neighbors
year.
love Christmas lights year round.
Yeah,
Hell
they don't.
yeah.
Best neighbor thing ever.
I haven't taken shit down yet. I got to do that tomorrow.
You better.
You just keep them on.
I saw somebody
I even
today.
have my candy canes in the
Just
fucking
put them.
yard
And listen,
still.
here's what you do: you put them over in Don's
Well, they're
yard,
not
and then
coming
you
out,
never
they're
have to take them
frozen.
down. You just go there
just
year
put them in
round
my
and enjoy
backyard.
it.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
you don't have to ask permission. They're your lights. You just
It's
go whenever you
amazing how
want.
lazy you get with outdoor activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out there.
No.
Oh no,
I'm
when it's
fucking
cold.
No.
I
So
like it
I'm
cold.
going around
Today was
walking
a
my
little cold,
dogs.
though.
I'm walking my dogs outside every day. Every morning I walk them. It's freezing.
Today?
Today.
Today was cold.
Shit.
Today was cold. It's the damn wind.
Yeah.
Speaking of my dogs, I've also decided that I got rid of kibble. And I'm now making them food, and not just any food.
Oh, I thought
Jesus.
Kibble was one of your
I was
dogs.
to say,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get. I got
Which
rid of
dog is
Kibble.
that?
Kibble. Old Yellerter.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is because I get a lot of stuff from Costco. Going
Can I
back
tell you
to
something?
Costco.
Kibble would be a cool name for a dog, actually.
That is going.
Kibble, eat your kibble.
Next dog.
Bits?
Yeah.
Maybe get bits too?
Yeah, you'd have to get kibble, and then
Yeah.
you'd have to get
Yeah.
another one with bits.
Then you can't get rid of Kibble anymore.
Yeah,
You're
but
gonna bring
Bits,
Kibble back.
Bits has got to be a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the biggest one.
I was
gotta
thinking,
be.
I was thinking Pomeranian, but yeah,
No,
Great Dane
Kibble.
sounds great.
Kibble is the Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Bits.
Yeah.
Bits is the
I agree.
Danes.
I agree.
I like bits. I like bits.
Yeah.
Give it.
I'm gonna get a dog tomorrow too. I'm gonna get a plant and a dog
Bits.
tomorrow.
Bits tits. Is that a thing?
I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
could
I
be.
just like
I mean,
saying that.
It is now.
you should have done hashtag Bits tits.
Bits tits.
I mean,
now.
that would have
I
probably
just wanted
rolled.
to say that. It made no fucking sense, but I like it. But, sorry, go on.
So Bits tits.
Oh, see?
Bits tits. Come
He's
on,
gotta
get
say
over here.
it. He's got to say it.
Get over here.
God damn it,
damn
Bits
it.
tits.
Man.
Bits tits. Stop barking.
Get in the house. Come on, it's cold out here.
Oh, shit.
Bits tits, you want a treat? You want a treat? Come here. Come here.
What'd you say? Did you say bitch tits? No, I didn't say bitch tits.
Bits tits.
Bits tits.
That is a
Kibble.
great name.
Kibble just sitting
I'm
there
sorry.
like,
We
where the fuck
digress.
am I?
By the way, I'm going to use that as my gamer tag, I think, in Call of Duty now.
Oh,
Bits
yeah.
tits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bits
Nice.
tits.
That's a winner.
Still doing
Bits tits. That's a good one.
You still do the Call of Duty
By
thing,
the way,
huh?
that may be all my passwords from now on. Bits tits 1 2 3.
Well, good.
Capital B, capital T.
I think Don was injured playing Call of Duty, and they gave him a lifetime supply of Call of Duty so he wouldn't sue. Now he's got to play it. He's like Kramer on that coffee.
So I had all this chicken, and it was in the freezer. And it was probably, like, I would eat it still, because I don't mind. If things are in the freezer and they're past, and you're like, listen, they're probably a little freezer burn, and there's some other things. I mean, there's ice on them, and you're like, eh.
Would you heat it up
I'd still
first?
eat it. Yeah, of course. But you're like, you know what? I'd eat it. But Helen,
No.
she'd probably be, what the hell is this? Let's just go get fresh chicken.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm throwing away all this chicken and other stuff like ground beef, like anything that's frozen, right? That's passed. So I'm like, I'm going to start giving this to the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is good.
So I'm going to start giving it to the dogs.
Go on.
So then I start looking at all the vegetables
Old meat.
that I have. I had old spinach. Like, I mean, the box looked really weird. Like, you're like, God damn it, is that the 80s? I mean, it was old. And it was down. So I'm like, well, I got to get rid of this spinach. And then there was like peas, and the peas looked old. So I'm like, I'm going to get rid of it.
Screw the compost pile. You got dogs.
Yeah. So then I used to make hibachi. I would make hibachi a lot.
Oh my God, is this story still going?
He's openly admitting this too, by the way.
He's just making this shit up as he goes like, "Go on, no, I'm
Society
dying here."
called.
So I would make
old hibachi.
I made hibachi during the summer.
Did you do the choo-choo train?
So you always
For the
do the
dogs.
choo-choo train and the egg roll, and you always throw the shrimp at people.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had all of this. It's jasmine rice.
Oh,
Dogs
delicious.
love that.
Doesn't go
Dogs love that.
I didn't know. Google did. I looked up Google, said it's the most healthy, other than brown rice, the most healthy, the most. What's going on? I got an impediment. Was there an
Having a
impediment?
stroke.
The most nutritious rice for humans or dogs.
Or dogs?
Or
just
dogs.
not cats. Just for humans
No,
and
cats
dogs.
hate rice. You start giving them jasmine rice, there's gonna be a whole goddamn problem. So
Oh shit.
I get some jasmine rice going. I'm cooking this stuff, cutting it off,
Oh shit.
put it in this huge. I mean, I got a lot of it. I put it in this huge Tupperware, pat it down, give it to them every morning. It's gone within 2 days.
yeah. What are you gonna do? You can't keep
I
this
had
up.
some more chicken.
How big
So
is this freezer?
I started over and I got some more chicken. And then I start thinking, I said, you know what? I don't cook enough. I'm going to start cooking more because I feel bad that I don't cook for the family, but I'm cooking for the dogs now
Right.
at this point. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start cooking healthy stuff.
Good.
And anything we don't eat
Give it to the dog.
goes to the dogs.
Yeah.
Cook it for 8.
So everybody in the household is healthy.
fed.
Is
Fucking
healthy.
Don
It's
just
nourished.
discovered how dogs were fed like 30 years ago, and in history up to this point, till the fucking
'Cause he's
Purina
done
said
with
you gotta,
Leftovers.
Purina said you gotta give him dry pellets.
They got me. They got me.
I give this for the weekend, and he's right back at Costco on the kibble. Yeah, this ain't gonna
Roy.
last long.
Back to some old
This
Roy.
ain't gonna, just like his watches. He's gonna be done with watches. He's gonna be done with fresh food for the dogs.
So, how
Chits
long
and
have you been doing
bits.
this food experiment with your dogs?
3 days.
How the farts doing? How they got? Yeah, they got some farts.
So here's the thing. Farts are terrible, but there's no poop.
No,
Good fiber.
Because what they do is they like to absorb all the minerals, the vitamins and the minerals.
You're probably
All gets
It's
digested.
been 3 days. You're just in you're getting
Yeah,
ready
you're right,
for a
I'm in-
world of hurt.
You're right. I am in the infincy.
Yeah, tell us in the next
I
day
could
or
go
two.
home and there could be shit on the walls.
Yeah. Shit's getting.
I mean, it could be bad.
It's been doing it for 3 days.
Don just
No
invented
poop.
the poopless dog. I love it. He's gonna patent that.
I'm
shit.
sure everything's gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna have an infomercial with the bags. You don't need these.
Are you tired of this? And it's the guy lifting it up with a sad face.
What they do is they absorb everything.
But wait, there's more.